Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca Austin, and in this channel, we talk about all things Kajabi, marketing, and growing your online business. So if you are serious about growing your business, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel because we're always putting out lots of really great information on marketing tips, Kajabi tips, technology, all those kind of things. Today, we want to talk about the latest release on Kajabi. This week, we got an email that was talking about the app, and they have improved on the app feature. Now, if you're not familiar that Kajabi has its own app, what it is part part of your Kajabi membership. You can actually have your followers or anyone who purchases your products can access your products through the Kajabi app. It's a really, really awesome addition to that Kajabi put out. I think it's been about a year now since the app was first released. And it was so exciting because instead of having to access through the browser on any smart device, you can now access all of your information directly from the Kajabi app. So one of the things that when it first came out that was a little bit of, a lot of people were making comments about, well, we can't really customize. There's not much that we can do. It's just pretty much the way we get. What you see is what you get. And in and of itself, that was awesome because it just made it so much easier for us to be able to connect with our audience on their terms. Because remember, statistically, most of the time people are on their phones nowadays instead of sitting at their computers. And so to be able to access your information directly from an app is super handy, especially if you're using the community feature to be able to really engage on a deeper level. So now the new release that we got this week was that we can add custom colors. Now it's still a little bit limiting and there's not a ton that we can do. We can't actually create our own brand colors, but instead of it just being the standard black and blue that it was originally, we can now pick between the basic rainbow colors. So you've got red, there's blue, there's kind of a yellowish color, there's green, there's a pink, there's a purple. So you can actually go in and kind of make it look more along the lines of your brand to match a little bit. One thing to remember too is that if they're going into the app, it is going to look a little bit different. And most people are used to that though. They're used to an app being a more simplistic view than if they're going through a browser, simply because of the data that it takes to transcribe all of that stuff. So you're not necessarily going to have all of those banner graphics and all of the pretty stuff that we put into our product. So you can communicate with your audience if you would prefer them to go to the browser. However, it's not really as much about the aesthetics so much as it is the content, and that's really what we're all about, right? We're creating online programs to be able to deliver quality content so that your audience can have some type of transformation or support or ongoing education or things like that. So I think this is just a really exciting thing. It's really neat that Kajabi is constantly looking at improving. And what other software out there can you get where you're getting the email sequences, the website, the automations and assessments and product hosting and all of the different things that Kajabi offers, in addition to having an app for your business. How cool is that? So since we're together talking about the app, one of the things you want to do is set up your app in your system. So let's take a quick look at how to do that. So once you log into your Kajabi account and you go under the settings tab down here in the bottom, we're going to see an option for mobile app settings, and we're going to click here, and this is where now we have the option to make these changes. So the first thing you want to do is upload your icon or your logo or whatever image that you want to be displayed when someone logs in and they're choosing your particular product. And then now you'll see that we now have this new app colors section. So we can change this to whatever color we want. So we have the default is black and blue, and then you can switch to whichever color might look best for your branding In my case, of course, blue probably makes the most sense. And then down here at the bottom, we have the library banner. Now what this is that you can turn this on or turn this off depending on your preferences for your product, but this is when they go to a browser or a PC setting and they log into your product, they'll see an announcement banner on the top of the page that essentially says, to download the app, click here, kind of thing. So if you want to be able to promote the app from inside the product itself, then you can turn this on. If you don't like the blue banner on the top, say that clashes with your color scheme, what you can do is you can turn this off and then you can simply embed the app information into a post in your product. So you can incorporate that into your welcome sequence. So if you have a welcome email or some type of introductory post as someone's first getting into your product, then we can include any of the app information like instructions inside the post itself. So it just depends on how you want that to look and how you want to promote the app inside your product. So if you turn this on, then it'll put a blue banner across the top of your product. And if you turn it off, then that won't be there. Not everybody even wants to promote the product necessarily, or the app. I mean, they might not want to promote the app. But if you do, which is always handy in my opinion, then you can either promote it in post or in this banner. Now Kajabi does offer some really cool email swipe copy, and generally what I like to do is I kind of take some of this and then change it to match my branding. But the nice thing is that this gives you some instructions. So if you're not even sure yourself how this works, so this is some of your instructions. Once you download the app, sign in with the email you use. With the app, you'll be able to read and watch content from your phone. So this is some really great swipe copy that you could copy and paste into a broadcast or into one of your email sequences as part of your welcome emails and stuff like that as they're getting into your program. Now the other thing when we are using the app is a few tips to be able to maximize the app. One of the things when you have an app is of course communicating it with your audience. So we want to make sure that we let our audience know that they can download the app, how to download the app, where to get it, all those kind of things. So one of the things that I like to do on my sites and with my client sites is I encourage to turn on the announcement in your product. If you want to do that, we can do that in those settings as we already talked about. This allows them on a banner at the top of the product when they are on a desktop or a PC type version to be able to see the link and click on the link directly to download the app. So it makes it really, really handy for them to be able to get the app on their phone. The other thing you want to do that is really, really beneficial is to include app communication and instructions in your welcome email. Because if we don't communicate with them on that the app is even available or how to get it or how to use it, then you're more likely that they're just not going to access that amazing feature. So if we include communication in our welcome email, maybe in some of our follow-up or nurture email sequences to be able to say, hey, here's how you download the app. We have this amazing option for you so you can access this information anytime, anywhere from any smart device. And then walk them through the link and the process to let them know all you have to do is download this, enter your email address that you use to sign up for. So this email address, because it's coming in an email, so obviously that is the email that they have enrolled in. So you can simply say, so simply click on the link in this email and then use this email address and then confirm that email address. You don't even need to enter your password. The bonus, you can even add information that any other programs that you may have purchased through the same platform that we use will also show up on your dashboard. So it's kind of a neat thing to be able to promote to people as well. So it's what we're doing is we're encouraging them to go to the app and use it, because face it, I mean, how many times when we have someone sign up for our programs and we look at our analytics that people buy it, but then they don't actually go in and use it. So if we're doing some things like getting them on the app, showing them how easy it is to access all of this wonderful information, and then having a nurture sequence or a follow-up sequence that follows up with them and says, hey, have you logged in? Have you downloaded the app? You know, those kind of things. So those are just a few tips on how to maximize the use of the app on your site, and then also to go in there and change your settings. Be sure to make sure to change your logo, turn it on for showing up on your products, and then changing that color. And then, of course, the most important thing is start promoting the app to your audience so that they know about it, they know how to use it, and they can start logging in to access your information. And that's what I love about Kajabi, is how they're constantly raising the bar to make it so much easier for us as online entrepreneurs to grow our business and give quality service to our clients. If you're interested in more information about Kajabi and how to grow your online business, feel free to check out my website at striveforsavvy.com, where I have tons of resources and tutorials and lots of really great programs to be able to help you grow your business. We are also now inviting new members to our Digital CEO Pro Academy, where every month we dive into a different topic with group coaching calls and the ability to talk about a specific topic that you normally don't get other places. So for example, we talk about things like content marketing, growing your audience, social media marketing, and affiliate marketing, and all of those other aspects to be able to grow your business, because anybody can create an online program or an online business, but it's a totally different scenario when we start talking about growing your audience and building your online business. So thank you again so much for watching. Again, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified anytime we release new videos, because we're constantly adding more to be able to help you in your online journey. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Take care.